Let's get rid of all the oral fixations. Sorry, hairy beavers of the world. Sorry, bald beavers of the world. I can't be sucking or licking anything currently. I've got a show to perform that everybody's going to be here. What, are you kidding me? Today's the day that YouTube decides once and for all what an asset I am. Ha 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 ha. Putting it into the ether, putting it into the universe, as they say. All right, we need a poll. A poll. So I'm not ignoring you, even though there's nobody here but my words and my thoughts. This is the only time they let me do the poll. It's so stupid. Just let me do it beforehand. What would you rather have? I'm typing as I'm doing this. What would you rather have? $1 million. I think we type out 1 million. I bet that'll get the most votes. $1 million. 10 years of perfect in caps. Let's do that. These are not pre-rehearsed, by the way. I just, off the cuff, like so much of what I do. 10 years of perfect health. What else would be great? Finding your true love. Because you can't put a price tag on love, right? What would be the fourth one be? Have your dream job, but won't be rich. Have your dream job. Nah, I don't know if I like that. What else could it be? Have your dream job. Let's just go with the three. $1 million, 10 years of perfect health, finding your true love. Yeah, I don't know what else would be. Because the perfect job would be associated with let's just do the three. Let's just do the three. Oh, now it says I got to do a fourth one. I don't want to do a fourth one. Fuck, now I got to add one. Son of a bitch. This is the problem. Why don't they ever ask the people that are actually doing the shit what they should improve? They always ask the people that don't know anything. They should ask me, because I'm the one that's in the trenches every fucking day with no audience. They should ask me how to improve things. Those fucks. Okay, get those F words out. Get that rage out. And now I'm better. See, now I'm ready to perform. All right, what would you rather have? $1 million, 10 years, perfect health, finding your true love, dream job, but little money. Okay, that's fine. Let's start the poll. Let's start it. Hey, how's it going? Kahib, what's going on? What's your favorite baked good? Favorite baked good? Favorite band? That's their next question. Oh boy. See, we got a little behind on the curve there. Israel, what's your favorite band? Favorite band. It could be somebody I've never heard of. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You can tell me anything you like. You can tell me your favorite color. Jahish, yes, exactly. And I'm saying it to the best of my ability. You can phonetically write it out. It doesn't matter. I've got a new game today, too, if you guys want to play. We will be playing it later, I'm sure. Even if it's just me and my collected thoughts within my headband criteria. It is Guess in 10. We've been playing Guess in 10 Animal Edition, which has been tremendous fun. This one is all around town. We did see, and this is where we lose the audience. Damn it, fucking voting. Oh, they know what they're doing. They know how to aggravate me. They know how to make me even nuttier than I already am. I'm telling you, if they just called me one day, just out of the blue, and said, hey, this is YouTube. We're a person for the time being. Can we have 20 minutes of your time? Nothing you say will be held against you in a court of law. I would have so much to say to YouTube. I would go off and I'd be like, okay, these are the things that really rub me the wrong way. Let's have an honest conversation. Let's work on fixing it together, because this platform, this thing is the future. Live streaming, as you know it, is not even close to where it's going to be, even in 2 years from now. It's going to be insane. This is going to replace your Spectrum TV, your Time Warner. This is going to replace, if they even have satellite TV anymore. You're going to see streaming services drop off like flies, or join forces. Like Hulu and Netflix will probably have a conglomerate at some point. But this is going to be the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be your television. Your television is going to be through your phone. That's how I would compare it to now. But the reality is, this is the future. The future is now. this in conjunction with AI is going to be. It's not a conspiracy kind of thing, but I could tell because there was nobody that was egging me on to go. Usually I get kind emails from the 3.5 followers I have saying, go live, go live. Come on, are you going to go live? And there was nothing today. So I'm like, I could just it was one of those days I woke up and I felt like it wasn't going to kind of go together for me today. It was just an uphill struggle from the get-go. The dog wakes me up early and earlier since my lady's gone, and I sleep less and less, and it just bugs the fuck out of me, right? And I'm just like, okay, all right, well, day begins now, and then it's supposed to be treacherous thunderstorms because of the heat. And so I prep for that. I walk, drive with the dog, do all that shit, water the flowers just in case it doesn't rain. It ends up, spoiler alert, doesn't rain. Hotter than ball sacks out there. It just was one of those days. I dropped my deodorant immediately behind where the TV thing sits, like the dresser area, which is a motherfucker to get. Had to put that on pause. And then what else did I drop? I dropped 3 things. Everything always happens in threes, right? You have 3 good minutes for me. You have 3 minutes of sleep. You have 3 people that die in a row. Things happen in threes. I don't know why it is. It just does. You have 3 meals a day, hopefully. Today, I broke routine. I carved up in hopes of getting a nap. I did get a nap, but it felt like it was no nap. Those are the worst naps. The best naps are the ones that you feel like you just got punched in the mouth by Mike Tyson or hit by a shovel by your ex-wife. And you're just out. And then when you recover, you're like, holy shit, I feel like a new woken man. Hi, Galaxy. What is your favorite pizza topping? I hate using that one. Got to come up with a better one. What's your favorite stuffed animal? What do you like to collect? Galaxy, what do you like to collect if you're still here? Yes. We all collect things, right? We all collect something. I used to collect baseball cards. I put myself through technical college, technically got my associate's degree after I sold my sports card collection. True story. I think it sold for like $5,000 or $6,000 last when I was 18, which was a shit ton of money back then. Now it would be worth, I would put it at about 6 figures if I had the collection still today. I had like 900 Michael Jordans. I just had tons of Derek Jeter rookie cards. You name it. I didn't have any Tom Brady rookie cards, though. That would have been a massive. Coincidentally, playing cards. Nice. Oh, Pokemon cards. I love that. Do you have a Charizard? I don't know much about Pokemon. But I got out of the sports card industry, not before the huge collapse, but before Tom Brady was a thing. It would have been the year 2001. So maybe I had Tom Brady cards and I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't have kept rookie cards of skilled positions. I would have just kept autographs separately. It's possible I might have had them. But anyway, I missed the wave. I missed the Steph Curry wave, the Giannis Antetokounmpo wave. I was big into baseball, basketball, and football. Hey, am I back? Daniel, I think I'm back. I'm back in some capacity. It feels like we're up against the ropes here today. Just feels like it's one of those rough days. It could be Monday, and I wouldn't know the difference. I'm not complaining. It's just one of those. It's just nothing kind of is fitting, right? Usually every day around 2:50, I get an email or two saying you're gonna go live today. Today was nothing, and like I said, I had to have dropped at least 3 things. I know I dropped my deodorant. I dropped my car keys under my seat. That's how I noticed the panel of my car was falling apart. Just a weird fucking day. Like I said, I had a nap that, I don't know. It didn't feel like I slept at all. It's fucking weird. I like you communicate. You're pretty skilled. Thank you so much, Galaxy. I appreciate that. Tell your friends, because I have none. I have no friends. I have very few followers or subscribers. I was getting confused. Why can't we just universally call it one thing? Why is it a subscriber on YouTube and it's a follower everywhere else? Or a fan on OnlyFans? It's a fan. I'm still fanless on Olaf, by the way. Still haven't showed my goods because I have integrity. But every time I want to create PG-13 and above humor, there are strict criteria within the guidelines of YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that bullshit. There's so many rules. And sometimes I just want to say, fuck the system, man. I want to tell some dick and fuck jokes without getting shadow banned. The worst thing about shadow banned is they don't tell you. You're just guessing. You're just submitting content with no audience and nothing being pushed out. Kind of like the show every day. It exists, but only if you kind of know about it or fell into it, right? Anyway. We have 3 votes for the poll. That's interesting. The poll is what put me behind the 8 ball today. I didn't even get to do my vocal warm-ups. Do you mind if I do them real quick? They won't take long. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. A big black bug bits a big black bear, and a big black bug drew blood. Unique New York, unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Many mumbling mice. Okay, I'm done. See, I'm ready. How do you get positive? Daniel, I am trying my damnedest to be positive. It is an uphill battle, my pal, my friend. It is so difficult. Every day I wake up just to get punched in the mouth, proverbially. Of course, nobody's literally punching me in the mouth. I have been sitting on this concept of a day in the life of a 42-year-old content creator. Spoiler, it's not pretty. It's not fun. It's basically 60 to 80-hour work weeks where everything you touch and everything you do you feel is fantastic, and it goes nowhere. Nobody sees it. Nobody appreciates it. That is the nuts and bolts. I explain this how I used to explain to outsiders when I was in Hollywood doing auditions, so many in a week, it was ridiculous. It's like going to a bar or a social gathering, depending on your age or what you're into, and asking out the most attractive person there that you're into 10 times in a night, right? Because sometimes I'd have 10 auditions a day, but let's just say 5. You go to 5 different bars, and then you wouldn't even have to drink anything, but you just go up to the most attractive person and be like, would you like to go home with me? Would you like to see me outside of this bar sometime? And then you're asking, you're hoping, you're praying, and then she might say, yeah, just take my number. And then you try to call it like in a day and a half or whatever the criteria is, and it's the wrong number, or it's somebody else. She gave it to a friend she didn't like. It's just constant rejection and constant work. You got to think about the gas money and like your emotional status, however you want to say it. Like getting up and doing it again and being your own fan and never wavering from belief. Appreciate all the hearts, all the likes, all the emojis. I'm not a car guy. I am definitely not a car guy. I'm a warranty guy. If I buy anything of value, which is extremely rare nowadays, I make sure I get a warranty so I don't have to worry about it. So like when I got done with the drive today, there's a panel that where my car seat goes back, the gears and shit on it, like you go backwards, forwards, whatever that's called, it had detached itself, and it looks like a lazy piece of shit now. And it's like, I don't know what year it is. It's like 2-3 years old. I had to buy a car when there were no cars ever made. Like, remember the car shortage? That was such a crock of shit. Well, the car dealerships are sold out of cars, which never happened in history ever, right? And that's when I had to buy the car. And there was like a $20,000 like go fuck yourself fee for like not having cars available. It was a real thing. So what should have been like a $50,000 car was like a $70,000 car just for a Kia, right? It was insane. And now I got this panel that fucking is just not attached. And I was so tired after 2 hours of sleep because my fucking dog woke me up again. And I couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to try later when I'm rested. My lady gets back at like 1, 2 in the morning from Salt Lake City, Utah, of all fucking stupid places. And hopefully my life gets back on a routine and a schedule. I was delightful yesterday. I had 5 hours of sleep. I'm not in a bad mood, but a spade's a spade's a spade. I could tell right before I went on here, and I wasn't even like premonitioning. I wasn't like putting it out in the ether that this is going to be a low-level, live stream edition. I just could tell. Like, you can just feel, like, the potential magic. There's something inside of you. There's a kinetic energy. It's pulling you which way you're going to probably go. Call it destiny. Call it fate. Call it kismet. Call it anything you fucking want. But I could feel like we would have a very small but mighty crowd, which we do, in fact. Some days we get, like, 14 at a time, and, like, it's great. And, like, that's the max that they give me right now. Anyway, I'm not a car guy. Kids, I have a 14-year-old daughter. I just paid the fucking child support yesterday, and I still owe $416 and some odd change. So I figured that was also in my morning. I checked to make sure I was up to date, and I found out I owe another $400. So it's just been clawing away at life, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, well, now I got to figure that out. And that's on me. Family's not really close. Feuding with my sister. Parents are both alive. Fuck, awesome. That's great. I don't drive much. If they see me, they got to do pretty much the driving. Have you heard about Sea Shepherd? I have not heard about Sea Shepherd. Daniel, yeah, I would just call her my lady. That's all No friends, you said. Very little friends. As I get older, it's difficult. All your friends, they grow up and they have families and they move and they travel, and it's just hard to stay in contact with them. I don't have like a conventional job. Like this is what I do, and this is what I'm working here. I do this more than I did when I was managing a bar. Like I'm allocating more of myself, more of my energy, more of my time for this, and I haven't made a dime, like nothing for this in 130 consecutive days. Way more time than I ever did at the bar bartending. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I don't come into contact with a lot of people, and I don't want to go out. You find too when you're drinking a lot. When I was drinking a lot, you had those friends, and then you stop drinking. I stopped drinking for a year and 3 months. Who's counting? And then like I lost all those friends. Because nobody just wanted to come hang out. Nobody wanted to play like Guess in 10, which why would we ever do that? We wouldn't. But nobody wanted to just come hang out. They always wanted me to go to the bars and whatever. And then after like, I don't know, 12 attempts to get me to do something and I didn't want to go, I didn't do it. They stop asking you to do things. So that's fine. C-Vibe, what's happening? C-Vibe, do you collect anything? That'll be my question of the day for the remainder of our time together. I want to know about your collections. Like I said, sports cards. I've got a stuffed animal thing, but that's my audience. That's kind of catered into my branding of nutty, being nutty, because I don't have the people to fill the seats that I have down here. So if I do like a sketch where I'm doing stand-up or something of that nature, or a press conference for a celebrity, I want people in the seats, and I don't have people, so I have stuffed animals. You use what you have, right? And you film what you know. So that's kind of what I abide by. Okay. Flowey the Flower. How? Hi, dude. What do you collect? That's the question of the day. What do we collect? We could collect. I had a character, and I still stand by 98% of my sketches I adore. And this guy's name was Brunson, and he collected rejection letters from his life. Let me start over. Rejection letters from his life. So he had rejection letters from like ex-girlfriends. His mom even was shitting on him. Payless Shoe Store, Oscar Mayer Wiener, all places he applied for jobs, and they sent him rejection letters. He collected them. Very odd, very uncanny. I also have the stuffed animal collector guy that looked like J.R. Martin, or the guy that wrote the Lord of the Rings character. It wasn't planned. It just was the outfit and my look. You know, the whole like I could be intellectually stimulating or an ex-wrestler who's lost his way in life. Either way, split the difference. Lizzie, what's happening? Lizzie, do you collect anything? Anything fun? Could be something inappropriate. I don't know. Could be collections of hair. I don't know. What are those? Chia pets. Could be chia pets. I had a Burt Reynolds chia pet. It was phenomenal. And then he died. I ran out of chia seeds. That's a weird collection. Yeah, the flower. It sure is. If we're talking about Brunson, but he was such a fun character. It's free to subscribe, by the way. It's free to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. But if you subscribe and you look later, you can find, I don't know, 2/3 of the way down from all my videos. Because I do one a day. I do an original comedic sketch every day. Today's 130. So I think Brunson was day like 27. And it just shows him, and he's just reading rejection letters. He's got a wig on. I love that character. I love who he is as a person. I try to be as truthful as I can to all the characters I create. And he collects, for whatever reason, he puts together these rejection letters. And some are very, very cruel, and some are just very silly. And I would love to play and explore more with him, but, you know, every day is different. So like I wouldn't have a problem bringing back any of the characters I've invented. Like it just depends on how I feel. Lizzie, hello. Oh, plush toys. Cool. What's your favorite plush toy? Like, are they animals? Are they like Beanie Babies? Are they plush? Are they things you get in like Happy Meals? And I'm not discounting that. I just don't know, right? So there's things that I don't know that it sounds like it comes from a harsh place, but it really comes from a genuine curiosity because I don't know. Oh God, I don't know what that means. FNAF, FNF. That sounds like a niche thing that I'm not. I'm 42. Spoiler alert. If you can't tell by the bags under my eyes. It's funny because today I thought we were going to really tap into phase 10, and then I had that weird feeling in my gut that we might not even open the game I promoted in the fucking image. But I had ChatGPT make the image. I could tell that ChatGPT knew about my lack of sleep because he made the bags under my eyes ridiculously big. Like, just so fucking massive, these bags. All right. As for me, I collect books. Cool. Herbal and animal. Nice. That's cool. I like that. I'm just reading comments. I'm not, like, ignoring anybody. Arcade cost me a lot. Oh, Tekken, sure. Isn't there a Tekken movie coming out? Like, or did it? I don't know. I got into the Mortal Kombat movies. I thought those were fun. Shark plushie. That's cool. I want a shark plushie. I have plushies. I have plushies upstairs. I'm not going to leave the stream to get them, but maybe I'll get them someday. Maybe tomorrow if you guys come back. Spring Ass, how's it going? How you doing? Spring Ass, do you collect anything? That's the question of the day. Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't seen it. I need to see it. Somebody made reference to it before, and I said it feels like it's comparable and similar to this. Gosh, what the fuck is his name? Cage. Nicolas Cage movie where he's hired to like de-ghost this fucking creepy old arcade, and he says like 5 words this whole movie. He's just like this outside drifter guy who fucking has to go into this arcade for some reason by himself with just some off-level, off-branded, super potent energy drink and kill these creepy-ass animatronic animals that are haunting this stupid arcade that isn't even open. Crazy fucking movie. That's how I project Five Nights at Freddy's to be. But I should look at that. I think it's streaming somewhere. Everything's streaming somewhere. What do you like, Mister? I love when people use the word Mister. I love it. I had an ex-fiance. By the way, I've been married 3 times. I've been engaged 4 or 5. I can't remember. She used Mister, and I always found it endearing. I really enjoyed it. I look like a gamer. I am not a gamer. If I play any games at all, it would be a like John Madden football, and I wouldn't do it obsessively anymore. It would just be like 1 game a week when it comes out. Like I buy it every year for like $100 to get all the shit that I think I might need. They call them like MUT or something, like coins, and I never utilize it. I just play the most boring part of it. I used to game. I grew up into Mario, so I grew up into Nintendo, involved in the Super Nintendo, the Sega, and then once it started getting to CDs, my dad was like, you can't, I'm not going to buy them for you because I think you'd break the CDs. Little did he know that I would have over fucking 500 CDs and become a mobile disc jockey. Dick. So then I kind of stopped. Anyway. Lizzie, what's scary? Which one? Plushies. Oh, a retracted message, Lizzie. We dislike... We have 2 peccadillos for the stream. We really dislike retracted messages and retracted thumbs up. That is kind of a currency because I always wonder, like, is that message that I'll never read or never see, does that reveal who really killed JFK? Because I think it was the driver. I don't think it was somebody in the grassy knoll. Such an experienced man. Yes, I'm a man of many disappointments. I have tried a myriad of things, and it just has not worked out in my favor yet. This is my last attempt of putting my proverbial poker chips on the table, having life kick me in the nutsack in the face repeatedly daily in hopes that I get to where I know I belong. Put that on a bumper sticker. No gaming. I love Minecraft. I get that a lot because of Jack Black's character. I've never played Minecraft. I don't even know that. I think I get the concept. It's like you just have like a secondary life, right, on the internet or something, and then you're made of blocks. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I like the hot chicken song or whatever because somebody made reference to it. I even had like an emoji, like an image made of it, because I had been trying desperately to get software to make this look pretty and put fucking overlays and shit in it. And YouTube doesn't like me, right? YouTube just doesn't allow me, the people, to do that. It only pushed the stream to my followers, the subscribers, sorry. And it just didn't work out. But I had a bunch of them where I was turned into this character because ChatGPT helped me. I can tell you the story. Tell me the story, Spring Ass. Yes, please. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, lava chicken. Gotta get lava chicken. I forgot. I don't know what it is. I've literally heard it once, I think. Spring Ass, tell me the story. What do you collect? But I think isn't that how it goes? Lava chicken. What is it? Steve's lava. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for the hearts. I just blinded out there. What happened? I'm placing block and shit because I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me the story of Minecraft. You can. I wait with fated breath for the day that the creator of Minecraft responds to my unsolicited Instagram message. I've only sent one. Well, that's not true. I tagged Vanilla Ice in my Vanilla Ice thing. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. We appreciate that. We're almost our way to an entire fist. I would love a fisticuff before I go on this Friday afternoon. I tagged in Vanilla Ice for the famous quote sketch. I tagged in somebody else. I forgot who it was because I got nothing and I got nothing to lose, right? I think I accidentally tagged in Mark Wahlberg when I was making fun of Mark Zuckerberg. I dislike them both with a passion. Do you like Mark Zuckerberg or Mark, the other Mark I just said? I don't like him. A Wahlberg. See, I get them. I just don't like them. I think they're just. Like you get too much of something, and you're just like, can you just not do it ever again? Like Kevin Hart, Mark Wahlberg, Shaq. Can we just not fucking hear from you for a decade or ever again? I think we're good. I'm placing blocks in. Okay, I like Roblox better. Okay, that's cool. I have played Roblox, I believe, because I do have a 14-year-old, and she used to play. How many subs do you have? I don't know. I think I've got 1,036. So not enough to be significant at all to anybody anywhere, but I'm grateful for each one I have. I feel like I've tremendously earned each one I get. When I end a stream and I feel so fatigued and like out of it from whatever happened, I look at the subscriber count for the stream, and if it's 0, which most days it is, I'm like, I fucking feel like I earned at least 2 there, right? Or if I put out a really great sketch, I feel like I earned like 1 there, right? Everything you do probably and should lead to something greater, and I just feel like I'm stuck for some reason, and I can't unstuck myself, and I'm putting in the work and trying to get lost in the enjoyment of the process, and it's deflating, depleting, and decapitating, really. My head's been cut off with it. Armstrong! I don't know what that is. I just thought I'd give it phonetically something because I don't know what you mean. That's a lot. Oh, thanks so much. I don't know how that, I'm not calling you out by any stretch of the imagination. I'm grateful for whatever you do, you know, whether it's just you're communicating on the stream, which you are, and I appreciate that. You're giving me thumbs up, subscribing. I appreciate that's my currency. But I don't know what a broken phone versus a non-broken phone would have in consideration to subscribing to somebody. Like, is it your screen? Like, you can't touch, like, up here? Like, it's cracked, so it could hurt your finger? Is that what that is? But you can chat because it's down here? I don't know. I'm not calling you out. It's fine. I am Steve. Okay, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve is the Minecraft guy. Is everybody a Steve? Or is Steve just the Steve? Like, you can be like Fred or something, right? That's a lot, though, when my phone gets... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, thanks, Lizzie. I mean, yeah. Again, I'm not shitting on you. I'm just curious how that ties into... How one thing ties into each other. Some people that I watch on their live streams, they know when somebody subscribes. I have no idea how I would know that information anyway. I don't know anything until the end, until it says, 6 people watched your stream, 0 subscribed. The average watch time was 2.5 minutes. Those are pretty accurate data points because YouTube just doesn't give me anybody. Mine smashed, so I can't use any of it. Oh, okay, so I was right. You could risk damaging your finger. I get it. By 6, Steve is everybody's Steve. Oh, so everybody's Steve? That's interesting. So you have no other choice but to be a Steve when you join the world of Minecraft. I almost said Warcraft. Minecraft. I wouldn't know the difference. I wouldn't know. I just would know now that one's blocked base, and I would have guessed Worldcraft based on the title and the name would be like some sort of end of the world apocalyptic. There it is. 3rd time's the charm. Where's my cowbell? Apocalyptic crusade of sorts where you're fighting other worlds. Wow, man, my tongue twisters are dying fast. I get no coffee today. I should probably have some. I should chug some. Holy shit. Most of you would want $1 million. Just what you would rather have $1 million. But a few of you, let's quick math, 8 votes because that's who we get. Two of you said finding your true love because you can't put a price on love, right? Or can you? I've been in love many times. A man who's been married and engaged many times. A man who's got divorces under his belt. I believe in this life, there are several true loves. You can have various soulmates. I think if I was a better human being, there are plenty of relationships that could have ended in marriage instead of like divorce or otherwise, right? It's a timing thing, right? And it's where you are in life. Like I could make a lot of my old relationships work now than when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I was a piece of shit and I traveled the world and I did all these courageous, passionate things. And I wasn't a very trustworthy, kind person. But now I've totally changed gears. I'm a 180 reciprocal of who I was. And I'm a much more reliable person. I don't lie anymore. I don't fucking screw around anymore. I don't do any of that shit anymore. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I would rather have the $1 million because of where I am. You got to base everything on your current circumstances, right? If I was 20, I might have picked a different option, right? Or if I was 70, I might have picked 10 years of guaranteed good health, right? It just depends on where you are in your life, right? No. Oh, skins and stuff. I get it. So you can have like avatars and you can like dress as Steve and shit, but you could be whoever you wanted. Rex Expo. Chicken, Jackie, Dragon Jackie, Jackie, Chicken, doggy. I don't know if that's in the song, but I'm just reading your comment there, Spring Ass. We've done the proverbial, and it's not even proverbial anymore. It's factual. It's not. We've gone the distance. We've gone a full nut of a half an hour. I do a half an hour every single day, whether I'm talking to my stuffed animals down here, or I think the most we've had active on a chat was like 8 people at once. I mean, it's not poor me. They're just facts. There's statistics now. I mean, there's not like, I don't know. I literally, I was watching this morning when I was trying to carve up in hopes of being able to fall asleep, to getting some sleep today. And I'm scrolling through it, and it's just the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. People, it just amazes me the lack of creativity out there and the results that they get. Really, they're just like, one person had a loop of P. Diddy on, and it had like 144 thumbs up. Like, it was a loop. It was like a 10-second clip going, rewinding and playing again. This person, whoever his account it was, wasn't even in there. And I'm like, I'm on for hours a week. Like, minimum 30 minutes a day, 7 days a week here. And I'm like, I can't get 2 full fists of thumbs up, right? This fucker just puts P. Diddy on a loop, and he's got 144. I'm like, holy shit. So many people reading tarot cards. Like, I could get a deck of tarot cards. I mean, they didn't have that many likes. but I can read tarot cards. It's not difficult. Everybody's trying to find something or reclaim what was once lost, right? Like, I could predict most futures. Oh, God. Now I hit something on my phone. Bastards. But I could be like, the flower. Like, I'll just call you the flower, right? Be like, it sounds like you're going through a hardship of some kind. Would it be emotional distress, financial based? Would it be something with an ex? Maybe they're coming up, out of the blue. It's all spoken in general terms, but you find something and you attach to it and you're like, yes, I just recently lost my aunt or whatever the fuck it was, right? And then you can just be, oh, she misses you very much. I can tell right away that you had a very close bond with your aunt. And it's just like, and then you use the tarot cards and be like, here's the Sword of Steels. I'm making up things. But I don't think it would take me long to learn tarot cards. I'm just saying. Do you guys watch other live streams? What do you enjoy watching? I just think you should offer something of some substance, right? You should offer something of value to your consumer, even in the realm of live streaming. And I feel like I do that to the best of my ability. The flower, yes. It's not all rainbows and sunshine here. Sometimes it's nonsensical bullshit that just helps me cling together in a broken fashion, right? I'm held together with broken dreams and duct tape, people. It's really it's a tough world out there. A mad world. I'm 42. Spring Ass, you know this, man. You've been listening for enough that you should know. I mean, I'm not mad at you, but yeah, 42. Yeah, I would think you'd remember that, right? No, it's fine. I'm not upset. There's no anger here. I love the irony, though, of me putting this game in the image for today's live stream, and we haven't opened it. At this point, there's no use. There would be no use opening this and playing around. We played no games today. I've just been tangentially talking today. There's been no games. It's been unlike anything else. It is a strange day. It is like Monday 4.0 for me. Like every day is just a continuation of the days prior. It is maddening. It's it is Groundhog Day without the comedic beats and pacing, right? Without Bill Murray, it's me. You get a hairy, apathetic, middle-aged man instead of the guy that wakes up and tries to report the weather with Punxsutawney Phil. Okay, you're getting Taco Bell. They're just jokes. That's awesome. What are you getting from Taco Bell? What's your go-to Taco Bell thing? I like the chalupas with no lettuce. I don't like lettuce on my shit unless I'm eating a salad. I don't like lettuce on my burgers. I don't like lettuce on my hot dogs. Who would eat lettuce on a hot dog? That's a sin. They have them at Pink's Hot Dogs in Hollywood, California, though. That's a famous hot dog place. Yeah, I don't like that. I want to play the guest of the animal. Maybe I'll give you one, but we're kind of it's Monday 4.0, right? Like I don't know how else to say it. You can start unboxing. I'm always interested in people's lifestyles and hobbies. Yeah, I like you. You can stay. You can stay. I tend to go live at the same time every day, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Today, consistently inconsistent. And I think I was 5 minutes late, but who's counting? You know, there's not a paycheck, right? Like, there's no, like, I haven't had a paycheck in over 2 years. It's just, I don't have one anymore. It's kind of scary. My favorite game, Spring S. Okay, I will do one game of Guess and 10, the Animal Edition. We will open this tomorrow if we get more. I don't want to say, you've been very active in chat, and I'm grateful for that. Like, that makes it worthwhile to me, right? Like, I am grateful for that. But at some point, if you're just talking to two people, are you really going to open this game when you know you're probably going to get out of here in 10 minutes? Like, probably not. Like, I'm just being honest with you. It's not. I wouldn't rather. I'm so grateful for you guys communicating with me. Really, it's truthfully. Like, thank you so much for that. There's a good people. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that I'm consistently inconsistent and I'm very unstable. I'm the line between creepy and awkward. I try not to be, but that's just, I am who I am, right? Like, you just get more comfortable within your skin as you get older, right? You try to just be true to yourself and try not to pretend you're somebody that you're not, right? Like, this is just who I am. Like, I am the same when I end these streams. I am the same person that I am right now. Like, there is very little variance of it. I mean, I'm not wearing headphones and a headband. Sometimes I'm wearing the headband, but like, for one of the first things I do is like I turn off the microphone, fucking put the headphones on, like on the microphone, the headband on. I change my shirt. Usually I go topless. You know, I don't say that in a sexual light. It's just like that's how I'm comfortable most of the time. But I'm the same fucking way. Like, I'm the same person. Like, this is not a sham. Like, the characters I play for the sketch comedy thing, that's different. I mean, it's sketches. It's comedically written. It's, I try to make it as heartfelt as possible and genuine as possible. Anyway, nobody cares. I get it. Someone is a killer, 1 or B or Y or T. Let's go with Y. Because Y is a word and a letter. That's a twofer, which isn't too bad. We'll play phase 10 for the guess in 10. We'll play at least one round. If we get a storm of people, which is very unlikely, but should a storm of people ensue and the spring S, there you go. I can always count on you for honesty, pal. Spring S, if you don't want to play, we don't have to play. If you just say the word, I won't do it. We can end it. We can end it. That's fine. I just love the irony of it. I will put the card down. We will tomorrow's a new day then. Spring S decides to end the stream. He knows. He's got good comedic timing, whether he knows it or not. So we will end the stream. Let's check the poll one last time. Ooh, finding your true love. That got a third vote. It must be young people. It must be a younger generation. Again, I think let's keep math simple here. I would say I've had 20 relationships in my life, right? That I would consider a relationship. Like more than like a month, right? We'll just call it 20. I would say of those 20, I could feasibly be married to at least a quarter of them, which if you're good at math would be like 5. I could be married to 5 different women right now, have 5 completely different lives, and think I was genuinely with my person most of the time, right? So true love, I think it's just circumstances where you are in life. You're 8. Okay, yeah, spring ass is fine. No, I'm not shitting on the answers, right? Like, I'm just saying from a perspective of like where you are as a human being. Like, I could really have easily been married to any of them. It's just time and circumstances. Those things change. But definitely, I'm not. Yeah, I think in 42 years, I would have had at least 20 committed relationships. I mean, some of them very short lived, but. You got to think. I started serious kind of relationships 15, 16, right? High school age. And then, like I said, I've been married 3 times. It's like, I'd put it at 20. I think that's a pretty safe number. You get in a relationship, even if you do it 2 times a year, like every 6 months, you get in a committed relationship that's longer than like a month, right? Like if I would have, if somebody wouldn't have went back to their ex, or if I wouldn't have moved across the United States, or, I mean, name it, right? Like, if I would have had my shit together, things happen. Relationships end for many, many different reasons, right? Like, maybe you're too different. Maybe somebody fell in love with somebody they used to love, or they wanted to explore life, or they moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't know. Like, things do happen. Life happens. And that's just how it is. I've had relationships end because their parents couldn't stand me, right? That was rare, but that's happened a time or two. Like, things just happen. It could be culture. It could be religion. Those things do happen. So anyway, my relationship skills are hitting the ground. I'm 22. Well, 22, that's fine. I don't know. I was always very active in that thing. Like, I could never get things right with, like, my career. Once I graduated high school, like, my career has always not been stable. My money's been either really high or really low. But for some reason, I've had some really crazy fucking people. But overall, I would say the luckiest I've ever been with any category of my life has been relationship-wise with love. I've had some really amazing people that I've dated and been with. Oh, thank you so much for the emojis. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I wasn't good to a lot of them. So that comes with age, though. But if I could go back in time and be a better human with that element of my life, I would have been. But I can't change it. All I can do is be the best version of myself now, which I feel like I am. I really do. I mean, there's some things I would change for sure, but I'm a very truthful person, very transparent person now. I'm not running around. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not hiding. Like, if this was 20 years ago and my lady left for fucking 8 days, I'd be tearing up the town, going to bars all the time. I'd be probably fucking drunk right now, right? But that's just not the case for me anymore. And the stream, Spring S. I love it. I'm studying at the university. I feel like nobody understands me. I never made relationships or friends. They're either seeing my empathy weird and soft. Yeah, I'm with you. You're not alone. So the one thing, if you take anything away from this stream at all, I want you to know that you're not alone, right? Like, that is it's a courageous thing that you're even able to say that and feel that and understand that, right? Like, you should be very proud of yourself for having that truth about you, because it's so important that you realize that there's so many like that, like us, right? I'll even put myself under that umbrella. And being unique and being awkward is difficult, right? And being lonely and alone is truly isolating and can be very sad at times and lonely. But the good side of that is when you find somebody that is similar to you and accepts you for who you genuinely are, then you will know that it's a real relationship, whether that's a friendship or, a relationship. You just keep being yourself and being truthful. Since I've started doing live streams on YouTube, I've had 3 people ghost me that said that they wanted to, like, help me out and be better with my live streams and help me with the technological side that I have no idea what I'm doing on. And I sent 1 email back to each one of them, and then all 3 different people, 3 different genders, 3 different age demographics. I was just myself, and I wasn't rude. I was very polite, and they all ghosted me. Nobody returned my emails, and I'm 42. And I just, like, it hurts for a while, and then I kind of look back at it and say, you know what, I was true to myself and true to who I am and true to my beliefs, and I thought I was funny, and maybe I came on too strong, maybe I was too honest, but that's who I am, and at the end of the day, you got to just be like, I didn't try to be somebody I wasn't, right? I didn't try to put myself into a mold that I wouldn't fit into. I was true to myself, and if they don't want to associate with that, that's their loss and that's their trip. That's their journey in life, right? Like, you just have to do and feel what's honest with you, and I think you're doing that, so that's great. Oh boy, I'm missing stuff. End the stream. Spring Ass, we get it. You're bored. Spring Ass, you can leave. Like, if you want to leave, you can leave. But I had a really great conversation with her, and as long as we have that, I think I'm gonna stay. Oh, steak! Yeah, of course I do. How are you? It's been a long time. Speaking of, yeah, you didn't ghost me, but I'm Sporty Steak YouTube. Okay, just comment on any of my videos, and then I will check out your page for sure. Like, all you have to do, there's people that comment all the time. Just say hi or whatever, or email me. Like, if you go to my description, the first thing you see is my email address, and the second thing is my cell phone number. Like, it's there. Nobody's texted. Nobody's called. I don't expect them to. But the email's there. Like, nobody emails at all. Unless I had three, like I said, I had three different people email me, trying to help me out, and then I responded, and all three ghosted me. It's something in the air, man. Something in the water. I don't know. I kind of curse because I do overthink so much. Same. I think we've got a lot of similarities. I overthink everything. I think in terms of best case, worst case, and all the variables, right? I do that, especially with major decisions in my life. I always overthink. That's why I can't sleep. I can rarely sleep. And when I sleep, like, I have a Bernese Mountain Dog that fucking just wants her chest rubbed. And I love her. But it's like, at some point I need to sleep, right? Yeah, you should. Sporty Steak, please. I love that emoji. Those emojis are great. Yeah, please just do that. Just comment, and I'll check out your shit. I really thought you might have been, remember? I don't know if you were on the stream or if you're still here, but I thought you were like Steak, which I had no idea who the hell that was until like you said, please check out my page. And so, like, I'm like, he didn't comment, he didn't email, so let me check it out. And then there was this guy that has like 1.7 million followers named Steak. And I'm like, did that guy really pretend to be like a teenager that wanted help with his YouTube page? I'm like, how fucking funny and cruel at the same time as this fucking guy. He makes all this money every fucking day, and he fucking is trolling me. I believe it's not you, but even if it is, it's still hilarious to me. Yeah, there are bad people. There are certainly bad people out there that want to take advantage of you and try to change you and try to just use you for whatever helps them, right? Whether that's they just want to have a challenge, right? They just want to have like a conquest sexually, or whether they're trying to get things from you monetarily, or your time, or you to do things like for them that they couldn't do ordinarily. You know what I mean? Like, I've had friends that dated like people that work at McDonald's just to get free sauces. Like, sauces are free. Like, dude, in Jacksonville, Florida, swear to God, there was a guy that I went to his house one time. I'm like, why do you have so much fucking sauce from McDonald's here? He's like, I'm fucking this chick from McDonald's just to get free sauce. So, like, he'd get what he wanted sexually, and she would give him bags and bags of sauce. True story. It's an example. Dylan, what's happening? I love that emoji. Yeah, Steak, I'm not trying to be like your best friend. I'm just saying, if you want me to check out your page, which you did weeks ago. If you don't, that's fine. I don't care. It's fine. I was just trying to be helpful. That's all I do, is try to volunteer my time and help somebody somewhere, make somebody smile at some point. That's all I can do. So if you don't want me to look at your page, that's fine. Don't comment on my stuff. Don't email. It's fine. Certainly not trying to be weird or creepy. It's just, if I can help, I'll help. Dylan, I love those emojis. Those are great. I was calling you and you didn't pick up. What do you mean, Steak? Calling me how? Like, telepathically? Like, you were trying to summon me? I go live. I don't think I've missed a day in weeks now. I don't know. I mean, I think for being consistently inconsistent, I think I'm pretty fucking consistent, man. I mean, at 3 p.m., give or take 5-10 minutes in either direction. I was like 5-10 minutes late today. I was 10-12 minutes early yesterday. Like, fucking right around 3 bells Central Standard Time, which, if you're in Boston, Massachusetts, would be 4 o'clock your time. If you're in Seattle, Washington, that would be 1 p.m. your time. Give me another city. Give me a mountain. If you're in Denver, it would be an hour beforehand. It would be 2 p.m. your time. I can do travel math. If you're in China, if you're in fucking China, it is around 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is the next day. It is Saturday, June 21st, around 5 a.m. in China right now. Ask me how I know that. Conquest, I'm ready for my alarm. Springass, you're still here. You've been trying to get me to end the stream for 20 minutes. You're still here. Thanks, buddy. Are you going to tell me a scary story? I've been waiting since forever. A scary story. Yeah, I can tell you a scary story. Let me catch up on these. Hey, if you want to talk more and chat, I don't have a Discord. I don't trust Telegram because it's all like, it's just Skype and stuff. But email, yeah, for sure. You just... Flower, if you want to go to just my page, and then it's right there. It's literally NuttyButter111, NuttyButter111, my name, at gmail.com. It's free, it's public, it's yeah, I have nothing to hide. There's no paywall. I haven't made a cent from any of this shit. 130 days in a row. I still got to film today's sketch. Maybe I'm stalling. Maybe that's what I'm doing here. I'd like to think in my imagination I'm trying to connect with somebody and help them through a difficult time. Or entertainment. Like, that's what I'm hoping for, but maybe that's not the reality. I don't know. Any hooser, on your cell phone. You try to connect with me on my cell phone. I didn't get a text nor a phone call, but feel free to try. It is 414-303-4570. That's the number. That's in the description, too. And the stream. There you go, Spring Ass. See? That would be the perfect drinking game. If I was drinking right now, I try not to drink till all my creativity's been done and lapsed for the day. If I were drinking, every time you said end the stream, I would drink. I'd be drunk. James, hi. What was the fucking? Oh, what do you collect? Do you collect anything? That was the question of the day. James, are you a collector? If so, what do you collect? WhatsApp. It's pretty much Mr. Nutty. I love that. Just NuttyButter111 at gmail.com. I don't do WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp kills me slowly because I think that's Facebook owned. And every time I post something that doesn't get any results on Facebook, they're always like, do you want to add the message button? And I think that just ties into WhatsApp, and it just bothers me to no end. I don't like being forced into pop-ups or forced into things, especially when there's an option that says don't ask me again. And I click that every fucking day of my life. I post twice on Facebook every day with nobody viewing, commenting, or liking, which is fine, whatever. And each time they give me the same thing, and I give them the fucking same, like, do not tell me again. Do not ask me. I don't want to know. What's going on, Brown Edits? Brown Edits, what do you collect? Are you a collector of sorts? That is the question of the day. James, I would love to know if you collect anything. Now we got 13 votes. Holy shit, we got more than a fist for likes. Thank you so much. That changes with time, but I appreciate the thumbs. Our goal every single day that we stream, every day of existence here, is to get 2 full fists, 10 full thumbs up. The most we've gotten is 8. So we're close. We're close to that. I would like to think in a magical, wow, there's 7. Holy shit. I would say maybe someday we get a full 2 fists. We get 10 or more. Wow, there's 8. Holy fuck. Wow. Spring Ass, and you wanted me to quit. You wanted me to quit fucking 22 minutes ago. Man, I would have missed out on all these thumbs. Thank you so much. I am genuinely appreciative of that. That is my currency, as I don't make anything on this. I get paid in your subscribings. If you subscribe, if you like, hate, well, we tied our record. I won't jinx it. I won't speak of it too much more because I know that they can be removed. I don't know how people remove the thumbs that I feel like I've earned, but it happens. And it happens when I post these too, in case anybody wants to watch this. I don't know why they would, but like after the fact. If they do, I appreciate you. I always said, if you want to stalk me, please do. It's a great form of flattery. Please. I encourage you to get obsessed with me and like everything I've ever put out. There's 130 days of consecutive sketches out there, one a day. Please like them all. Comment on them all. It's not weird at all to me. I appreciate it. It's my currency. Scary story. Dylan, scary story. Okay, this is a true story. I was 17 years old. I was getting down with my lady at the time in the basement. It was a furnished basement. We turned it into a studio because I think my dad had this dream that I was going to be this like great musician. I don't have that ability. Oh, I appreciate all the emojis. I love those. Thank you. I think he was very hopeful that I would like start a band. I think Hanson was big at the time, the Umbop people. Anyway, I just used it to basically have sex with my girlfriend, right, at the time. And I was always very adamant on protection back then. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't want to risk pregnancy. It's a good practice to use condoms. Whatever. Okay. So I heard somebody come up. This was like midnight past like the point I can't have company anymore. This is true. This is a scary story. I rush out my girlfriend, like sneak her out of the garage door. And then I get back in and I can't find the condom. I haven't told the story in forever. And I'm freaking out. It's dark. It's midnight. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking under my car. I'm looking fucking in the gravel. I'm looking under my basketball hoop. I had a basketball hoop at the time. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking in the basement, like everywhere. I can't find this condom. I just don't know where it is. Next morning, swear to God, I get up. There's a note from my mom. I'm waking up for school. There's a note from my mom, and I love with the story. I lost all the people that were here. That's fine. Dylan, you wanted a scary story. This is for you, buddy. This is as scary as it gets. Like, this is horrifying. If this happens to you, I hope it doesn't happen to anybody. There's a note on the kitchen table where we eat, from my mom saying, "Do you know where this came from?" And it was the condom. And it was used, and it had been filled. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. That is the first horrible story that came to my mind. So yeah. And I had to deny, right? I had to deny it. Thanks so much for the emojis. A true story, though. I had to deny it. My dad told me later, because obviously my mom was horrified and concerned. And my dad basically, who was the enforcer most of the time, he just said, "Get your fucking shit together and don't have this happen again." He's like, "This is your one warning on the subject. Next time won't be a warning." And like, I know what he meant, and he meant business. I was much more careful moving forward. So yeah, that's as scary as that gets. Yeah, it was not great. Spring asks, "No need to apologize. It was my carelessness, really. Can you check your phone and see if you missed any of my calls? I've been calling 2 times. Well, I'm not doing the stream from that phone. I have that phone upstairs. But when I get done with the stream, I'll check that phone. If you call us, I'll shoot you a text. I think that's fair. I don't like having any distractions while I'm doing this. I like you to be my center of attention, you to be my focus, you to be my energy and my orbit, right? Like, I don't like to have, which I do genuinely get pop-ups. It annoys the fuck out of me during a stream, because it's like, I'm here for you. Like, this is your stage, right? I always said, like, this is the canvas, right? Live stream from YouTube is the canvas. I'm just the brush, dude. I'm just the thing you fucking dip your paint in. But you're the paint. Whether you want to be pastel or dark paints or light paints or whatever the fuck you want it to look like, you can do it based off of what you say. You could say, "Let's talk about puppy dogs and rainbows." I'd be like, "Cool, let's do that." And you're painting this canvas with your words. That was deep. Brown, yeah. Brown Edits. Hey, did we collect anything, Brown Edits? Spring Ass, don't be sorry. I'm just catching up. By the way, you can call me Brownie. Brownie, that's so much easier. 9 lives. Oh, no. Oh, still, we lost one. We lost one, but, almost 2 fists. Brown, I really appreciate it. Brownie, I didn't even see the 9, and luckily I didn't see the 9, because I would have been very upset that we were that close to our goal of 10 and we didn't get it. But a condom story, a used condom story with your mom finding it, that probably warrants a thumbs down. I don't even know how they get retracted. I genuinely do not. I think it's a very cruel thing. It would be like, for me, if I went and bought a puppy and then like 2 weeks later decided to return it, that to me is inhumane. Like, you made a commitment, find a way to fucking work it out. If you don't dig what I'm saying, like, don't remove your thumb, just fucking go to the next stream. Like, all you have to do is move your finger, right? Like, I don't know. I digress, but that's how I feel. Brownie, thanks so much. Damn, Dylan, yeah, that was my scary story for you, buddy. Like, it was not fun. Can you not link my number, please? I would never. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't. When I say I was ghosted by 3 individuals through email, it was true. I was, but I didn't tell you any of their names, right? I did say Steak. I thought you were like the Steak that had 1.7 million followers, whatever he has. And I thought how funny and cruel at the same time that was. That doesn't mean I was calling you out by any stretch of the imagination. No, I can keep secrets. Like, I have a Dear Illuminati fucking sketch that I love. It's so weird. One of my pleas is I can keep secrets, and I can. Like, I just, why would I do that? My whole orbit with this is you. Like, I say things and talk about my history and my past because it keeps the thing moving, right? Otherwise, we'd die. We would just be one of those streams where I'm just staring at this and nothing would happen. It's like not having gasoline in a Ferrari. It's a useless Ferrari if it doesn't drive. right? It's just fucking a paperweight. Anyway, Steak, yes, you're very welcome. Brownie, remind me of the blues musician. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're talking about blues. That's cool. I like blues. Oh, you collect blues records. That explains your name. I like that very much. Spring Ass, hi. You're still here. You're putting in the time. We've gone double the allotment of time. Excuse me, we've gone double, and you're still here. You're fighting the good fight. Brownie McGee. I don't know if I know Brownie McGee. Let's see. Brownie. What's your favorite song by Brownie McGee? Brownie McGee. Wow, that's a real name. Oh, that's cool. Digging my potatoes. That sounds up my alley. Fucking cool. I love it. Sweet. Thanks. Oh, I love it. I mean this in the best way possible, Brownie. But I hear this and I want to be in Memphis because it reminds me of Beale Street, right? Like every time I hear this, I want barbecue. I want to be on Beale Street. I want to have a big ass beer, which is what they call them there. I want to like party my ass off, and then at night I want to watch like a rockabilly. They have a lot of rockabilly live. They're kind of bluesy during the day and then rockabilly at night. But I have a positive potato I carry around with me everywhere. This was not like set up. It wasn't preemptive. It wasn't a thought of situation. But yeah, this song that struck, first thing I saw was Digging My Potatoes. And I'm like, well, how fucking fitting is that? Because I have this positive potato with me everywhere. I take a photo every day of the positive potato in a different surrounding, a different environment, a curious pose, what have you, for my daughter. I send her one every day. His brother's name, Stick McGee. No kidding. Fun. I love that. Thanks for sharing that. Let me guess where you live. Yes, Stick, go ahead. I mean, I've definitely said it numerous times, but go for it. I think it's also in most of my sketches. I think every sketch, I think even in here, I have to put down my location, right? Like when I say what the live stream is about and all that shit, like I think I put down a location, but go for it. I don't mind. Yeah, Stig, I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm in Milwaukee area. Yeah. The original version, Digging My Potatoes, was Washboard Sam. Sweet. I had no idea. So this is not even the original Digging My Potatoes. This is like the sequel, the rebirth, the reimagination, the cover of it. I love it. Cool. I don't know. There's something majestic and magical about it. I don't think, for some reason, I don't think of Beale Street when I hear this. I think of fucking. I don't think of that street in New Orleans. I've been there many times. I can't. Bourbon Street. I think of Beale Street in Memphis. I don't think of Bourbon Street in New Orleans. New Orleans is. I love New Orleans. When I go to New Orleans, my favorite thing ever. There, across the street from the casino, it's in a hotel. There's this fucking joint that has these like wood-fired oysters, and they're just corroded with cheese and stuff that'll give you a heart attack. But they're so good, so good. Both are kind of skeezy towns, though, if you think about it. There's much more to do in New Orleans than there is Memphis. Memphis just has a street and then a bunch of violence. Like that's what they have. New Orleans has many places to discover, but for the most part, they're not very safe areas. I got that because of your phone number. Yeah, 414 is the area code on that. That's a real thing. So yeah, when I go upstairs, and I do have to film my original sketch eventually here for the day. Today is day 130 in a row. If you're still around, appreciate those thumbs up. I really do. Please subscribe to me. It is free. It's still free to do. Stick McGee recorded Drinking Wine. Spody Dody. I love that. I'm a wine drinker. If I drink anything, it is Cabernet. My favorite right now that I'm on, because of price point reasons, is a little wine called Bonanza. And Bonanza is made by a company that has a frou-frou more expensive line. I can't remember the name of that one. But Bonanza is a good, affordable Cabernet that I enjoy. Been to Memphis, New Orleans. Yep. Stood in the same spot. Elvis recorded. Yep. Sun Records. Yep. Graceland. Yeah. What'd you think of Graceland? I've been all those places too. Yep. Yep. Same here. Same here, Brownie. For sure. Yep. Been down those roads. I've only been to Graceland once, but I think that's a once per life situation, at least for me. I don't feel like I necessarily need to, unless I was there for some reason or another, and I was one of the fucking very few that was allowed upstairs. Like there'd have to be some get for me, like some allure for me to want to go back there, because right now there'd be no reason. There'd be no purpose for me to want to. Well, you got a sub for me. Yay. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for that. Oh, send me an email. Thank you so much. I will respond. We'll see if you respond back. It's okay. I'm used to the rejection. I'm used to it. I always say they're just feelings. Maybe they'll grow back. Check out Brownie. Wow, that's a lot. I should screenshot that. Wow, cool. I appreciate that, Brownie. Thank you so much. I will really want the... Oh, there's Red River. That's a cool vibe, man. Now I fucking want... And I don't think... I hope that's not, like, shitty to say, but now I want barbecue. I hope that's not taken in a bad way. I don't... It just makes me... It just makes me feel that way, right? Like I said, like I feel like I'm in Memphis and I'm having a great time, right? And I just want a big-ass cold beer when I told you I just drink red wine. But listening to this puts me in that moment of, man, I just want a fucking cold beer in a big-ass plastic cup. I want fucking barbecue sauce everywhere. And I just want to relax and just fucking move my head and just fucking just have it slow down, right? Like, life is so fast. There's so many screens. There's so many distractions. There's so many things just lobbying and trying to get your attention, that I hear this and it's just kind of like, man, just fucking enjoy the moment, dude. Just fucking relax and enjoy the moment. And that's what life should be again. It's not. Jacob, what's happening, brother? What do you collect? That's the question of the day. What do you collect? 100%. That's cool. I love it. Don't worry, I'm used to rejection too. Yeah, it feels similar for sure. I appreciate the hearts and the emojis. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. I would say they're just feelings. They'll grow back. Each time it gets harder and harder and harder. And then when I think about it, I think about this one time I had to go to court for child support. I was living in Los Angeles. I'm not proud of this, but like there was a woman there that I will never forget this ever. And she was trying to defend herself in a brutal divorce. And it was in Wheaton, Illinois. And you have to pay, for some stupid fucking reason, you have to pay a fee to defend yourself. In a court of law, you have to pay if you decide that you're going to defend yourself. Anyway, so she's paying this $36 or whatever stupid is to defend herself. And this woman that's taking her money, and she's just like, are you okay? And she just broke down and she's just like, I am so tired of trying. And I just cut me, right? I didn't say anything to her. I should have. Like, I should have been like, man, a guy that's been divorced twice, I understand, but just cut me to the core what she said, right? She's just so tired of trying, because it's so difficult when you get knocked down so many times to keep standing up. But hopefully, whoever she is or wherever she's at, hopefully she's standing proud and hopefully she got it together. But yeah, it is tough, and that really puts it together, right? Like, it is so tiresome to go through. Just call it a friendship, a job, anything major, right? A relationship, right? It is so difficult to invest so much time getting to know somebody's idiosyncrasies, what they like, what they don't like. And then when that disappears, all that lost time, all that lost effort for what? So he could fuck somebody 20 years younger or whatever it is. Like, anyway, this blues music, Brownie, this blues music took me down a different path, bro. It took me down a path. Damn. I wish I had a marijuana smelling candle. I really do right now. Not that this music makes me think of marijuana, just marijuana. I love the smell of marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana. I just love the smell of it, which is funny because most people that smoke marijuana do not like the smell of it. I love the smell of marijuana. It just would make me chill even more. But I don't have that. I have some lavender oil that I never put on, but I have it here. And for reasons unknown, it's not sponsored. Oh, but this could be today's not sponsored. This is a new thing, a new segment that I'm doing. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Today's live stream broadcast is not sponsored by Lavender by Avita. Lavender by Avita for when you're curious about your sexuality and kind of want to feel mellow about it. Avita Lavender. Get it today. Again, not sponsored by, but we just throw it as a bit. We're practicing for when we do get sponsors. Probably some sort of jockish itch, I would guess, would be the first one. Maybe a beard trimmer. Maybe they give me $5 to trim my beard. I don't know. Barbecue. What? You made barbecue out back and didn't invite me? It might be rain. I have no idea what the weather is. I am secluded. I am in my archipelago. We got 9 thumbs. I don't want to jinx it. I'm in my archipelago in the basement. I'm in my Bermuda Triangle. I have no idea about the weather. I have no idea. There could be a parade outside, and I am just secluded, sequestered. I am just here in the space, man. Like, the only thing that matters is you, right? That's it. That's the only thing that fucking counts. That and the vibes, which I'm digging the shit out of this music, by the way. It's fucking great. I was going to, now I really want barbecue, but I was going to, for dinner, I got chips and salsa from this Mexican place yesterday that I just adore. I just walk in and he's like, so you no eats? You don't want to eat? No, I just want to buy a gallon of salsa. And it wasn't a gallon, but it was a big container, and I've never done it. I was just there. I was returning the one that this replaced. That was the biggest piece of shit game I've ever played. Anyway, I bought it, and then like today, I'm like, I hope there's hamburger that I can unthaw, and I want to make hamburger with the chips, put them in the oven, bake it with some cheese on top, and then dip it in the salsa. So basically, I want to have nachos for dinner. So, but now I kind of want. I just see 9. See, somebody removed it. Somebody doesn't like nachos. I don't know. Does anybody know on chat how do you remove a thumb? Do you just unlike it? I really don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Can you thumbs down it and then it removes one, or would you have had to have liked it and then remove the like? I really don't know. But maybe they don't like nachos. Maybe they were like, fuck this guy. But yeah, we've never had 9. I know it changes when I post it, like, for everybody to see, like the world, which only 50 impressions happen. I know the average is pretty well with YouTube. Double fist, we're so close. I want to get double fisted so bad on here. Not sexually, just like on the live stream. And then we go down to 8. But yeah, if you haven't, I would love to see. That's genuinely a goal. You can go to any of the live streams I've ever done, and I always say the goal is 2 full hands, 2 full fists of thumbs here. 2 thumbs, 10 thumbs. Help me, right? I don't know the music. I dig it. I know like Bo Diddley and like the commercial shit, but I love it. You can remove a like, and there's also a dislike. Damn it. So there's double? Fuck. Well, thank you for that information, Flower. I appreciate that. How much longer is the stream stake? I know. There's so many people that want me to go. I'm having fun, and I'm actually just delaying life because I don't know for sure what I'm going to do for today's sketch. Again, I do one original sketch every single day. Today's day 130 in a row. I started this chaos train on TikTok 130 days ago, which was February 11th of 2025. I had no idea I would get to 130 days in a row. It has been a whirlwind. It's been so much fun, mostly. If I don't get fixated on the results or lack thereof, I'm very happy about it. Happy about the journey, embracing the struggles to the best of my ability. I just feel like I should be a little further ahead numerically than I am after 130 consecutive days, especially when I look at other people's content. And you can't really compare yourself to other people, especially in this realm. But it's impossible for me not to do so. If I see somebody that just points up and goes to a popular video and they've got fucking a bajillion subscribers and followers, I'm like, fuck that guy. Fuck that piece of shit. Like, they're not even giving you anything of quality. Anyway, I digress. The weird why they want you off. Your channel, you can leave. I know. I appreciate that, Flower. I don't mind it. For the most part, they're right. But I would have missed out on 4 thumbs. And I would have missed out on conversation and really good music. I'm digging the shit out of this music. Like, I really am. It's nice. It's nice to do it. The long-term memories in my brain, for the most part, are quite pleasant. You know, there's a lot of things I wish I could take back, but for the most part, this reminds me of a very happy times, right? It's just a free feeling where I wasn't in a rush. I wasn't looking at a screen, where I was just in a moment and I could slow down and I could relax and I could just be present, right? And that's what so much of this is for the live stream. This is why I do the live streams. I try to be present for you, and I try to help you, entertain you, engage you, anything to help you, maybe make you laugh or smile for just 2 seconds of your day. That's the same thing with the sketches. Like, the vision statement would be very simple: to make somebody feel a genuine emotion for just a couple of seconds in their day, right? That would be a blanket vision statement for what I do. I gotta go. Steak, don't be sorry. It's fine. Yeah, we all gotta go. Like, eventually we all gotta leave this. This could be the longest I've been on. I don't know. And I really thought it was going to be a short one. Pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. Maybe it's my new probiotics. That might be tomorrow's sketch. I got probiotics that are like 500 million fucking strains of whatever probiotics are strained with. It's supposed to give you a mood stabilizer and energy. I don't think that's the case, but whatever, you know. Find you and oh, thank you so much, Flower. That means a lot. I think you're amazing too. Yeah, it's a very alarming. Again, how I genuinely feel is not reflected in the packaging, right? If you look at me, you wouldn't think that here's a guy that is very emotional, extremely used to rejection, and feels so alone most of the time. Like, you wouldn't think that, right? Because of the packaging. It's like opening a gobstopper, like a box of or a bag of gobstoppers. Let's just call it Kit Kats. Opening a package of Kit Kats and getting a Cadillac. You're like, it doesn't fit, right? I just know it doesn't fit. But like I try to not submerge how I really feel, but I try to rise above it and do something positive with this feeling, with this pit, with this anguish, with the comedic sketches. It is a vehicle for me to drive to try to inspire and try to make somebody else feel less alone, right? I feel like being of service to somebody else helps me through a lot of my dark moments. There are so many times I don't even want to get off the floor. I don't really even sleep in bed anymore. Not a poor me, just it feels better on my body to sleep on the floor. But there's so many days that I don't even want to get up, right? But I'm like, I got to make a sketch today. I got to make a sketch today. There's times I'm fucking hungover. There's times I'm sick. I didn't have a voice for like 3 weeks. So there's like, I don't know the sketch numbers off the top of my head, but there's like fucking, I don't know, 15, 20 sketches of the 130 where I'm sick and I don't have a voice. Like, and I had to be creative as shit with creating sketches. Like I did when you're sick, but you're still horny. Like, just whatever I could do creativity-wise that didn't necessitate a lot of words. Very difficult stuff. Anyway. Yeah, loneliness, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just book by their cover, right? It's how you really feel and how you portray yourself are completely different. I also subscribe to act as if the best of my ability. Like, you'll see it in a couple of minutes when I end the stream. I end the stream the same way every single day. And it's just kind of acting as if something amazing is going to happen today. And I do believe if you try to find something unique and amazing in your day every day, you will find it. So I believe there is truth to that. But it's so difficult when you feel like you're nothing or nothing is working out and you're not getting any results at all. It is so easy to want to just fold and quit. Because like that person said in the courtroom, it is so exhausting and difficult to try again, right? To keep going. So that's the trick. That's life. It's getting your ass handed to you and trying to get up and make the best out of it. And I feel like that's what I try to do every fucking day. Some days are better than others, and some sketches are better than others for sure. I ate a bag of dicks on the fucking one a couple of days ago. I think it was called Why, Wife, Why. I thought it was good when I was doing it, and then I rewatched it like, oh man, missed that one. But then I had one that's going to come out today at 6:30 on YouTube that I think is majestic. So it's just like ebb and flows, but it gets me going. It gets me trying at least. Yeah, I'm with you, Flower. I'm reading your messages. Yeah, I mean, you just got to you got to be honest and genuine with yourself. And I don't know, I would rather be alone and feel like a disappointment and a mess than with a group of people and have to lie, right? And have to lie to others and lie to myself about feeling okay or trying to pretend like I'm having a good time when I'm not. I like to save my acting for the stage, as the saying goes. Save it for the stage. I'd like to do that. you know, I find a way to try to laugh through the pain, right? That's kind of the trick to life. Anyway, I don't think we're going to get to 2 full fists, but we got a valiant effort. It would be interesting because once this posts for 24 hours, the thumbs typically go down. We probably end with 7, which is fine. Still a very good day. Wow, 80%. 80% of 15 votes, 80% for the million, 20% for finding your true love. Wow. Dream job with little money. That has no votes. 10 years of perfect health. That just says a lot about the demographics and the age of the people in here, which is, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I just think like I would rather have the money now, because then first thing I would do with $1 million is I'm fucking somehow, some way getting more people to do sketches with me. I don't know how the fuck to do it, but I'm getting somebody to do the editing so I don't have to do it. Somebody to do camera work so I don't have to do it. All that shit. And I'm trying to get like a small group of people. So I would take the $1 million. But if I had to rank these, usually I rank these. I would go 1 million. I would probably go in. I would go $1 million for sure first. 10 years of perfect health. Got a lot of mental issues, if you couldn't tell. A lot of them. What's called depersonalization. It's every day's a battle with it. I would go 10 years of perfect health next. And then third, I would go, I feel like I'm doing my dream job now. I'm just not getting paid for it. And coincidentally, I think my true love in this life is what I'm doing now. Like, I find complete love when it goes right and when I'm actually creating. The creation part to me is the love and the passion, right? So they are kind of merged together. So I guess 3, I would go in order, right? Finding your true love and then dream job with little money. Although 3 and 4 could be reversible, but the $1 million now just so I can get off the ground and get some like-minded people to help me out with sketches so I don't have to do everything on my fucking own every day. It is exhausting. It really is. Look at me alone, never hurt me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, that's great, Flower. I mean, you're persevering. Like that's the key. That's the key to life, right? You got to just get up. You got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Yeah. And again, communication is not easy for other people, especially if they don't understand you or they don't want to understand you or even attempt to understand you. But it is the point where I have to face facts and I have to go and I have to start recording my sketch for today. It has been lovely chatting with you, Flower, and everybody else that's contributed. If you're watching this later, please like, subscribe, do all that shit. Comment on any of my videos. I just appreciate it. If you want to obsess over me, please do. If you want to stalk me, open book. Please do. If you want to write a comment on every one of my videos, would love it. Wouldn't be weird at all to me. You too. Thank you so much. I truly am grateful. Something is going to happen for you. That's awesome. Which is coincidentally leads me to how we close this every day. You can say it aloud, you can say it independently, but we close every single live stream with this. Please join me in saying something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. I just know, like I know, something amazing and wonderful and beautiful is going to happen to you today. I just know it. I just feel it. Again, thank you so much for calling in to me. Thanks for communicating with me. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your subscriptions. Thanks for all that. I love you very much. Have a wonderful day. And again, something amazing is going to happen to you. I just know it. You're amazing as well. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.